الله وحده لا شريك له ولي المتقين، ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله الأمين صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ثم أما بعد، نستكمل بعون الله تعالى اليوم حديث الثلاثة نفر الذين نجاهم الله سبحانه وتعالى من الغار بصالح أعمالهم وإخلاصهم لله عز وجل. Inshallah, we'll continue today with the hadith, the three persons who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved them from the suffering in the cave because they used to be righteous and they have sincerity to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and good intention. And we talked about the first one who used to be so kind and nice to his parents, even over his family, kids and wife. أما الثاني فيقول اللهم إنه كانت لي ابنة عم كانت أحب الناس إلي، وفي رواية كنت أحبها كأشد ما يحب الرجال النساء، فأردتها على نفسها أي راودها بالحرام فامتنعت مني حتى ألمت بها سنة من السنين، يعني جاءتها وقت عصيب واحتاجت إلى المال، يعني عانت من الفقر ومن الحاجة والعوز فاحتاجت إلى المال، فجاءتني فأعطيتها 20 أو 100 دينار على أن تخلي بيني وبين نفسها، ففعلت، يعني طلبت فلوس فأعطاها بشرط أنه هو يفعل معها الفاحشة، فيعني ارتضت ذلك حتى إذا قدرت عليها لما جلس منها مجلس الرجل من امرأته وزوجته، وفي رواية فلما قعدت بين رجلي قالت اتق الله ولا تفض الخاتم إلا بحقه، ذكرته بالله سبحانه وتعالى ولا يفعل ذلك إلا بحقه أي بالزواج وبشرع الله، فانصرفت عنها، فيعني تركها وهي أحب الناس إلي، وتركت الذهب الذي أعطيتها، ويعني تركها وترك لها المال. اللهم إن كنت فعلت ذلك ابتغاء وجهك ففرج عنا ما نحن فيه، فانفرجت الصخرة غير أنهم لا يستطيعون الخروج منها، هي أنه يعني ما دخل عليه أحد فخاف أو رد، ولكنه لما ذكرته قال اتق الله فخاف الله سبحانه وتعالى وترك لها المال. The second one now the next said, oh Allah, I had a cousin whom I loved her more than anyone else. Another narration says, a passionately as any man can love a woman. I tried to persuade her to have sexual relation with me in haram, but she refused. Hard pressed in a year of famine. Yani she had a suffering or difficulty time and she need money, so she went to him to get the money. She approached me. I gave her 120 dinars on condition that she would yield herself to me, and that condition that she make the adultery or the fahisha, the sin with him. So he gave her the money. She so needy for the money, she's in suffering, so she agree for that. She agreed, and when we got together for the sexual intercourse, she said, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do not deflower me unlawfully. She said, if you need that, we have to get married and fear Allah taqla. She reminded him with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I moved away from her in spite of the fact that I loved her most passionately and I let her keep the money. When she reminded him with Allah and said fear Allah, he stopped and he didn't continue and he didn't commit the sin, and he moved away and even give her the money. The difference that he did that for sake of Allah, because she reminded him, fear Allah. No one entered, so he get shy and run away. No, they get close to do the fahisha, the adultery, but she reminded him by Allah, so he left all of that for sake of Allah. So, oh Allah, if I did that to seek your pleasure, then remove the distress in which we are. The rock moved aside a bit further, but they were still unable to get out, until inshallah the third one will know his story. Do you have time? We finished. It's like 1 minute sometimes, because tomorrow we have another lecture for the biography of the Sahaba. وأما الثالث فقال اللهم, and this is very important, by the way, because some of us, they have business and they have like employee and so or sometimes you hire someone to make something for you. وقال الثالث اللهم استأجرت أجراء وأعطيتهم أجرهم غير رجل واحد ترك الذي له وذهب فثمرت أجره حتى كثرت منه الأموال. أجر 3 4 وإدى كل واحد فلوسه، واحد منهم ما خدش الفلوس، فما قالش ما هو حر، هو ما خدش فلوسه ماشي، لا، راح عمل ايه؟ استثمر المال ده، مثلا له $20 قعد يستثمره بنية ايه؟ انها للراجل ايه؟ للراجل ده. فثمرت اجره حتى كثرت منه الاموال، فجاءني بعد حين، بعد فترة جاء قال لي يا عبد الله ادي الي اجري، عايز فلوسي اللي انا ما خدتهاش. فقلت كل ما ترى من أجر، كل اللي انت شايفه من الإبل والبقر والغنم والرقيق العبيد، دول كل دول من فلوسك. فقال يا عبد الله لا تستهزئ بي، انت تستهزئ بيا؟ هم كانوا مثلا $20، ايه كل الحاجات اللي تسوى مئات الالوف من الدولارات، ايش البقر والغنم، تستهزئ بيا، بتضحك عليا، make fun of me. فقال يا عبد الله لا تستهزئ بي، فقلت والله لا استهزئ بك، فأخذه كله فاستاقه فلم يترك منه شيئا. اللهم إن كنت فعلت ذلك ابتغاء وجهك ففرج عنا ما نحن فيه، فانفرجت الصخرة فخرجوا يمشون. The third one, his story is very nice and something barely, it's not easy to find it these days. Okay. The third one said, oh Allah, I hired some laborers and paid them wages, but one of them departed without taking his due. So it's normal that sometimes you need to do something at your home or your garage or your business, so you hired 4 or 5 people, then you give them in the end of the day, everyone 20, 40, whatever dollars. So all of them, they get the money except one, he left before he take his wage. And he left and don't show up again. So what you are going to do? You're going to say, خلاص, he went. It's not my fault. His wage, his salary, his money is ready, but he left it and he didn't take it. Usually, you are not wrong here, okay? But what did this man did? He invested that money, this 20 or $40, whatever, invested for that deliverer or for that employee, subhanallah, until it become a huge groups from the cows and sheep and camels and slaves and so on and so on. So after a while, that deliverer came back, couple months, whatever. He said, oh man, give me my money. He's looking for his 20 or 40 or whatever currency on that time. But the man said to him, okay, look, all of that, it's yours. He said, hey, you want to make a fun of me? What are you talking about? And it was a couple of boxes. Now it's a couple of hundred thousands, talking about cows and camels and sheep and lamb and enslaves people. So said, oh no, Allah, I invested that money for you, and take it and go. So the man take it, all of it, and left. Of course, no one do that, but he used to be fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he made it for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he said, oh Allah, if I did so seeking your pleasures, then relieves us of our distress. The rock slipped aside, and they got out walking freely. So, yeah, alhamdulillah, by the good intention and the righteous action, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can remove the stress from anyone, anytime. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَمَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. And whoever or whosoever will fear Allah and have a bite with Allah, Allah will give him way out from every distress, difficulty, and hard time. Not only that, وَيَرْزُقُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. And with all of that, and he will save you, he will make it easy for you, and he will provide you with from sources you never imagine or expect. فنسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى وأسأل الله عز وجل that he give us the taqwa and give us the halal provision. وصلي اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه. السلام عليكم. سعيد.